call the meeting to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Call the roll, please.
Calhoun.
Here.
Dempsey.
Here.
Fournier. Crop.
Here.
McGarity.
Here.
Rick.
Here.
Yor.
Okay, go ahead.
Move to excuse Commissioners Yor and Fournier.
Support.
Questions or comments? Call the roll, please.
Calhoun.
Yes.
Dempsey.
Yes.
Crop.
Yes.
McGarity.
Yes.
Rick.
Yes.
Okay, moving to announcements, acknowledgments, communications, and reports. I don't see any listed on the agenda, but does anyone have anything from the commission? Okay, hearing none, we'll go ahead and move on to adoption of the agenda.
Mayor,
Yes, please.
I have a suggestion for 2 items for closed session. The first would be personnel matter, and that's a review of the city manager, and the second would be a discussion regarding potential purchase of property.
Would somebody like to make a motion?
So moved.
Okay. And we have a support. Does anybody have any questions or comments about adding a closed session to the agenda? Okay, hearing none. Call the roll, please.
Calhoun.
Yes.
Dempsey.
Yes.
Crop.
Yes.
McGarity.
Yes.
Rick.
Yes.
Okay. So now we have an amended agenda. I will entertain a motion.
Move to
No,
approve.
well, do we still, yes,
the
we have to
agenda
accept the rest of the
as
agenda, don't we?
Amended.
Yes, okay. Okay, and anybody have a second?
Support.
Thank you. Now, does anybody have any questions or comments about the amended agenda? Call the roll, please.
Calhoun.
Yes.
Dempsey.
Yes.
Crop.
Yes.
McGarity.
Yes.
Rick.
Yes.
Okay, this is the portion of the meeting that we invite the public to address the commission. We ask that you come to the microphone. We need your full name, your residential address, and we ask that you abide by our 3-minute rule. We also want to let everyone know that we may not answer your question at this meeting. We may need to address it at the next meeting. So if you don't get an automatic response, don't feel like we're ignoring you. Those who would like to address the commission, come on up.
69 Main Street. Concerning the parking, as it is now, there is no parking from Clinton River Drive to Meadow on the right-hand side. There are a couple people that are refused to adhere, and our street is Main Street between Clinton River Drive and Robertson is clear. But they've started parking on Robertson Street. One side of Robertson from Meadow to Clinton River, northbound Gratiot is no parking. And that was because of, through the years, the post office. Well, we have about 3 or 4 of them that are parking on Robertson now. So as we try to fix one problem, hopefully we fix the other. As you cross Main Street going around to Rones, there was nothing done about all that parking, because at least sometimes there's 20 cars parking going across by the church and around to northbound Gratiot. So, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, you're still impacting the community. Thank you.
Thank you.
Summer Paris Chaffee. Address is 115 South Main Street, 48043. Yes, I would like to start a homeless camp for the help the people. Would make sure to be clean. And God loves all of us. All of us have a chance to live a good life instead of suffering. I hope you take this under consideration. If it's camps outside of town, that's fine. Wherever a piece of property is like 10 acres, I make sure no problems will start there. And that's a promise from me. And thank you for listening. God bless you all.
Thank you, Summer. Is there anyone else who would like to address the commission at this time?
Oh, Your Honor, Barb Spencer. Thank you all for serving. My name's Shelley Emerson, 147 North River Court. And I just walked through the park where the benches have been taken out, and it's very sad, but I understand there are a lot of problems. I also understand McCrest got denied a building permit for an interior change, and that seems really counterproductive, and it's by your zoning board. So I think that's a conflict. We have a problem. The sheriff's department cannot handle or should not have to handle mental illness and drug problems. And it's hard to tell the difference between homeless, drugs, and mental. It's just hard. And that's got to be as bad as domestic abuse as far as the danger they're put in. So I heard there was more foot patrols, but I haven't seen it, but I'm not down here. I've only been down here once this week, but I'm hoping we can get more changes. I know we suffer being the county seat, and it costs us a lot of money. I wish there was some way to change our tax base. I've lived here for most of my life, and I would like to help the homeless. I would like those park benches back. I heard there's a plan to put a divider between them so they can't be slept on. And winter's coming, and I don't know what we can do, but something. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone else who would like to address the commission at this time? Okay, seeing none, we will go ahead and move on to administrative responses to issues or questions raised during previous meetings. Mr. Shipman.
At the October 6, 2025 commission meeting during public comment, the following questions were asked. A resident asked, what is the future of parking on Bain Street, Clinton River Drive, etc.? So the signs for residential parking zone have been installed, not all of them. Letters will be going out to residents soon explaining how to receive free parking passes. The passes were received from the printer, and unfortunately they were wrong. The printer expects to have the corrected passes available by October 27th. At the same meeting, a resident also asked why postal workers cannot leave their personal vehicles in the spot from which they remove their postal trucks. The post office is not allowing the workers to park in the area where they remove the postal vehicle from when they go to work. The city has no say in that decision, and the reason was not provided to the city.
Does anybody have any questions for Mr. Shipman? Okay, we'll move to approval of minutes.
Move to approve the minutes as presented.
Support.
Questions or comments about the October 6th meeting? Call the roll, please.
Dempsey.
Yes.
Crop.
Yes.
McGarity.
Yes.
Rick.
Yes.
Calhoun.
Yes.
Okay, general business, 9A, approval of updated DDA bylaws. I'll entertain a motion.
Move to approve the updated DDA bylaws as presented and authorize the city clerk to sign the same.
Mr. Shipman.
The current DDA bylaws were approved by the city in 2021. The DDA board adopted updated bylaws at its October 8, 2025 meeting. The proposed updates modernize compliance with Public Act 57 of 2018, so strengthen accountability and transparency and adopt best practices widely used by other Michigan DDAs. Following past practice, this now comes before the City Commission for approval. I know Brian is gone, but I see Phil out there if anybody's got any questions.
Yes, Mr. Commissioner.
In section 1, under the board, I was taking a look at this, and it said that the authority shall be managed and directed by the board of directors consisting of the chief executive officer of the municipality and so on. My question, and it says that in the law as well, my question is, for the terms, for this, is the chief executive officer the city manager or the mayor?
This is the mayor.
Okay. No, I was just,
Yeah. Anybody else? Okay, hearing none, call the roll, please.
Crop,
Yes.
McGarity. Yes. Rick,
Yes.
Calhoun,
Yes.
Dempsey.
Yes.
Okay. Moving to 9B, approval of Ezee Fiber Texas LLC Metro Act right-of-way permit.
I move to approve and authorize the execution of the bilateral Metro Act right-of-way permit between the City of Mount Clemens and Ezee Fiber Texas LLC.
We have support? Okay. Mr. Shipman.
Attached are an application and permit from Ezee Fiber Texas LLC for access to and ongoing use of the public right-of-way under the Metropolitan Extension Telecommunications Right-of-Way Act, Act Number 48 of Public Acts of 2002 as amended, also known as the Metro Act. Ezee Fiber Texas LLC is seeking a 15-year, automatically renewed every 5 years bilateral Metro Act permit to install fiber optic cable and other necessary facilities in the city's right-of-way in accordance with the terms and conditions of the permit. The application materials have been reviewed by the city attorney.
Okay, questions or comments for Mr. Shipman? I would like to just mention that I think it's great that these companies actually have to get permits and tell us what they're going to do, unlike DTE, consumers, and any other utility company that just gets to come in and do whatever the heck they want and not inform the city and cause issues for our DPW all the time. So that was me on my soapbox, and I will now step off of it. Anybody else have any questions or soapboxes they want to get on?
I concur.
Okay. All right, call the roll, please.
McGarity. Yes. Rick,
Yes.
Calhoun,
Yes.
Dempsey.
Yes.
Crop.
Yes. All right, 9C, ordinance to allow and regulate the operation of golf carts on city streets. Entertain a motion.
I would do it if I could find it.
Okay, move to approve the attached ordinance to define and allow for the operation of golf carts in city streets, further provide for parking regulations, safety requirements, registration requirements, penalties, severability, is that right? Yeah. And to appeal all ordinances in conflict therewith.
Okay,
There's a mouthful.
Support.
much easier. Mr. Shipman.
As authorized under section 20.033 of the Mount Clemens City Code, the city has adopted the Michigan Vehicle Code, MCL 257.1 through 257.923 by reference. Included in this code is MCL 257.657A, which permits local units of government to allow for the limited and regulated use of golf carts on public streets under specified terms and conditions. In response to several resident inquiries regarding the use of golf carts within the city limits, city administration held internal discussions with Macomb County Sheriff's Office, the Director of Public Services, and the Community Development Director. Based on those discussions, we agree that allowing golf carts on city streets is feasible and appropriate, provided that appropriate safety and regulatory measures are in place. Key provisions of the proposed ordinance include golf carts must be inspected and registered with the city. The city will maintain a list of approved carts. Golf carts will not be permitted to cross Groesbeck Highway. And that regulations are established to ensure public safety, outline parking rules, and provide for enforcement and penalties. The ordinance was reviewed and approved by the city attorney and is presented for your consideration.
All right, who has questions?
Does this address the concerns of the gentleman who brought this to you? Do you know? I mean, I knew there was something to do with licensing that.
Yeah, so you can enforce that they have to be licensed with the state. And so we're not doing that, and that he did not want to have to do that.
Okay. Okay, so that addresses his concern.
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
I was looking at the city of Richmond, which did an ordinance on this recently too. Well, not recently, it was a couple years ago. And they actually published a map with specific streets where golf carts could not go. I didn't have time to dig too deep into it, but it did seem like streets where the speed limit was higher than 30 miles an hour, they had restricted golf carts from being on those roads.
Yeah, it's in the ordinance. It's in the resolution too. If you adopt it, we decided to do an ordinance, because then we can make it stricter. And so, yeah, it has to be a street that's 30 miles an hour or less unless you're crossing it to get to the nearest street that's 30 miles an hour or less.
Except Groesbeck.
Except Groesbeck. We decided that we didn't want them attempting that one. That felt more like a scene out of Frogger than actually,
Exactly.
you know.
You're
So
dating yourself,
Yes.
but yes.
Scott knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, I knew what you were talking
like
about, but I mean, I'm far too young. I didn't know what you were talking about.
that. We all agree.
That you did.
With,
Alright. Yeah.
with this, what is the public education plan for getting this out to everyone on what they can, can't, and have to, and do with golf carts, so that we can make sure everybody knows before they start having golf carts running around?
My first order of business is I was going to let Commissioner Eric Rick handle the social media side for this. After we do a posting on social media, and of course, this will be available on the website.
When someone registers, were you done? Sorry. When someone registers with the city, would they receive any additional information on it? Pamphlet or anything?
Well, so they have to get an inspection, and then that inspection, they'll get a sticker. And then that's how we record the carts, because, you know, if somebody was to park a cart where they're not supposed to and they're not with it, we wouldn't really know who would own it. And this way, that number will be correlated to the list, right? And when you see that sticker, you know it's been inspected.
So maybe
And
at
so
that
we're
time,
inspecting it for all the safety features, and then while we're doing that, then the process is we keep a list.
maybe at that time they also receive with their sticker a copy of the ordinance that
Oh, yeah.
has the rules.
They'll get the ordinance, they'll get the rules.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect. And if they do not have a registered golf cart, they will encounter the sheriff, which then I'm assuming they will get the information that they need to where to go to register their cart. So, all right.
So if it's parked somewhere it shouldn't be, for instance, our city who does the parking has nothing to do with it, it's the sheriff's department.
If it's parked in downtown, there's a
Yeah, so if they, let's say they parked in a parking space and didn't pay the meter, then that would fall under the normal parking ordinance.
so they'll be
Or just
ticketed.
sitting on a sidewalk somewhere.
Yeah, if it was on a sidewalk, then we'd call the sheriff out for it.
Okay. Anybody? Everybody good?
Okay.
Call the roll, please.
Rick,
Yes.
Calhoun,
Yes.
Dempsey. Yes. Crop,
Yes.
McGarity. No.
Okay, oh yeah, my motion passes, sorry. Wasn't counting there. 9D, purchases and payments.
Move to approve purchase and payments as presented.
Support.
Mr. Shipman, I know there's not a cover letter, but is there anything you wanna? Does anybody have any questions for Mr. Shipman? Okay, call the roll,
Which-
please. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, which grant is paying for the kitchen refurbishment at Carnes? I forgot which grant it was.
It's a HUD CPF grant,
Okay.
or some of it,
No.
and it is CDBG.
It's CDBG.
Yeah, yeah.
Sweet.
He said CDBG.
We got HUD funding to do some other kitchen
Sweet.
upgrades.
The other equipment, if it's still usable, is the plan to sell it or to take it to the Groesbeck Center or?
Carl's I don't even know if that's there, Carl, is it still there, the
Oh, if
old
it's still
equipment? Because that, I believe, was somebody else's, but it was in pretty rough shape.
Yeah, so some of the equipment will most likely not be able to be used, and then we will look for other sites for us to put the usable equipment, yes.
Cool, thank you.
Okay, questions or comments further? Seeing none, call the roll, please.
Calhoun,
Yes.
Dempsey. Yes. Crop,
Yes.
McGarity. Yes. Rick.
Yes.
Okay, consent agenda.
Move to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Support.
You needed a little more finesse there, Commissioner Calhoun.
Support.
Thank you.
Enthusiastic.
All right, call the roll, please.
Dempsey,
Yes.
Crop,
Yes,
McGarity,
Yes.
Rick,
Yes.
Calhoun.
well done.
Yes.
All right, thank you. City managers report, Mr. Shipman.
The Christmas Homes Tour returns on Saturday, December 6th, with tours beginning at 1 p.m. The Historical Commission still needs a few more Mount Clemens homes to join the tour. If you are interested in showcasing your home this holiday season, please contact Nick DiStefano at 586-372-9044. A groundbreaking ceremony was held on October 10th for the 4-story apartment development at the site of the former Victory Inn at 1 North River Road. This project is anticipated to be completed in 2027. As a reminder, the city sanitation contractor will be picking up leaves and compost at the curb on your regular trash day through December 5th, 2025. Garbage service will be on schedule throughout the month of October. Please do not rake or blow leaves into the street. The reconstruction of Grand Avenue is now complete and open to two-way traffic. Thank you to everyone for their patience during these construction projects as we continue to fix the infrastructure throughout the city. Over recreation, seniors, find your artistic expression on October 23rd, when we will be hosting art class with the Anton Art Center at 7 p.m. That'll be located at the Carnes Community Center. And families, get dressed up in your spookiest attire and join us for the Halloween dance on October 24th at 5 p.m., again at the Carnes Community Center. Seniors, take a trip down memory lane and visit the Selfridge Air Museum on November 7th and view the marvels of aviation. To learn more or to register for a class, please visit our new recreation portal. Find the link on the Mount Clemens Parks and Recreation Facebook page or call Recreation at 586-469-6800, extension 520. Early voting for the November 4th city election will take place at Mount Clemens City Hall from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. on the following dates: October 30th, October 31st, November 1st, and November 2nd. For all voting questions, please contact the city clerk's office at 586-469-6800, extension 309. The city is once again accepting nominations for the Local Treasure Award. The Local Treasure Award is a chance to recognize residents and businesses that have made a positive impact on the city. The nomination form can be found at mountclemens.gov and must be returned by December 22nd to the city manager's office. Any resident may submit nominations, and they must be made in writing using the form. The 2025 Skeleton Contest has officially begun. Various city departments and businesses have decorated their office and storefronts for the Halloween season in accordance with this year's theme, The Bones of Our Ancestors. Take a stroll through the city and visit all the skeletons. You can vote for the best decorated office or storefront. I believe it's on Facebook at bit.ly/skeleton contest 2025 by 11:55 p.m. on October 30th. The winners will be announced on Halloween. City of Mount Clemens is seeking local families, service clubs, schools, scout troops, and businesses who are interested in decorating a Christmas tree for the city's 8th annual Tinsel Tour. The decorated trees will light up Cherry Street Mall from Sunday, December 7th through Friday, January 2nd for everyone to enjoy. Trees may be decorated in any theme. Use your creativity to make the city sparkle. The cost to sponsor a tree is $100. This includes the cost of the tree, signage, a strand of 200 lights, city fees, and proper environmental disposal of the trees. Registration forms and a complete list of rules and guidelines are available online at mountclemens.gov and in the city manager's office at City Hall. 20 trees will be distributed this year on a first-come, first-served basis. In our community events, we have the Witches' Night Out at the Nest at 66 Macomb Place, Thursday, October 23rd from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. For more information, call 586-469-4168. And we have the Halloween at the Crocker Manor, 15 Union Street, You can enjoy morbid artifacts.
It was last week.
Tea leaf fortune. Oh, was it?
Yeah.
How did that get on there then?
Past Saturday.
Okay, never mind on that. Do you have next year's date?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Excellent. All right, does anybody have any questions or comments for Mr. Shipman?
Is the sponsored tree, is that gonna be City Hall or downtown?
Downtown.
Okay. Prices.
Are we, is it a go with the Christmas homes tours? Because we were just notified today that it may not be because they don't have enough homes.
That's why Brian wanted me to put this on there.
Oh, okay.
I know they're still looking for more. He seems optimistic that they will get
Okay.
enough to do this, so.
Okay.
So definitely, if you're interested, make sure you contact Nick from the commission. It was, his number again was 586-372-9044.
We just need to know because the Crocker House also participates and we coincide with our open house.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
we just need to know where they are.
Yeah, I think they will be making that determination shortly.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Anybody else from the commission have questions or comments? Okay. We will move on to the second opportunity where we allow the public to address the commission. Again, we ask that you come to the microphone, give us your full name, your residential address, and abide by our 2-minute rule. Come on up.
Summer Paris Shaffy, address 115 South Main North. It's Mount Clemens, 48043.
Thank you.
Yes, the homeless problem could be solved, and the city actually, the streets look great. They've been working on the bricks they put down look really great. I drove by there; they look, perfect and everything. When it gets done, it's going to be nice. To get a lot of the good homeless people out of the Mount Clemens would be a tent city, and I'd make sure it'd be a clean tent city, and the tents be far enough apart because of the wood stoves. The tents would be like so far apart by being safe and everything, and make sure no drugs, no alcoholic, and smoking and prohibited, and church service would be mandatory, and I would help people who want to get off drugs and talk to them if they are alcoholics too, and I would do my best to. And in the city of Mount Clemens would get the problem solved with people not sleeping in the city. And that'd be the good thing for the city. And the city will be known for solving the issue where the other states don't know what to do with anything. They keep pushing them to different places in the woods and everything like they're animals. There's a lot of good people out there. A lot of the homeless people don't do drugs. They want a chance to stand up on their own 2 feet. They want a job. They can get a job, send for their driver's license. They can save up money, get a place to live, and then get out of tent city and get more people to come in there and move out and in. So if it's outside of town, that's fine. I don't care. But I'd make sure it stay in order because I'd be sheriff and have deputies, and I'm the preacher. And I would do everything.
Thank you, Summer.
Okay?
Antoinette Wallace, 124 Bellevue. Also about the unhoused community. On behalf of the Board of Commissioners and the Mental Health Board.
Wait. Introduce yourself as your title.
Commissioner Wallace for Macomb County.
Thank you.
The great District 8.
Okay, no.
Thank you very much. On behalf of the Mental Health Board, as well as the Board of Commissioners, 2 parts, I guess, the Mental Health Board, they are partnering with other cities and townships with different needs, not necessarily the unhoused, but for us, that may be one of our top issues. And a lot of other cities are using their opioid dollars to partner with us. so we can add dollars to that and really help them with whatever issues they may be having. So you may have multiple issues where we can talk about where the need is. But on top of that, when you look at opioid dollars, for instance, Mount Clemens may have gotten $18,000, whereas if you are a part of the settlement, a city like our size would get $42,000. And I do know that the settlement is open again until they just extended the date. I want to say mid-November, and I know to get money, you have to give money, so it may not be a part of your budget, but it may be something to look into to see if it opens up again next year or every year. The Attorney General just sent out information that they are extending that for any city that is not a part of the settlement now to jump on, because there will be more distribution of funds. So Traverse City, who has very similar numbers as ours, did receive $42,000, whereas if you're not a part of the settlement, like I said, $18,000. So just a little.
We're in. We're in.
You're in. The numbers that they, am I out of time? The numbers that they sent us said Mount Clemens was not in.
May I respond, or is this right
Yeah.
time to respond?
No, that's, yeah, please.
The opt-in is not with the Attorney General's office. The opt-in is with the National Settlement Administrator. So on behalf of other communities, our firms help monitor to make sure they're in. And what's happened is they also got notice, like City of Warren, for example, got a notice from the Attorney General's office that it had not opted in, although we helped get them opted in.
Okay.
And what's happened is the Attorney General's not getting the most up-to-date information from the National Settlement Administrator. So although some communities have opted in, it's taken a few weeks for the Attorney General's list to catch up. You're right, two of the settlements, the deadlines got extended.
Yeah.
Correct. But City of Mount Clemens did opt in on those.
Okay, so if you opted in, great, then never mind the Board of Commissioners comment. But
That's
the
good.
Mental Health Board is still 100% available to sit down and just partner. I know that you already have partners, but we
We're always
are
looking for more.
we're always available, always. So thank you for your time.
Thank you. All right, excellent. Is there anyone else who would like to address the commission? Come on up. Yep.
Good evening, Laura and everybody. My name is Michelle, and I'm a member of Protective Parents Michigan. And I want to just thank the City of Mount Clemens.
Michelle, can you give us your full name for the record?
Yeah.
And go ahead.
Michelle Winch,
And we require an address. You can give us.
Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Okay.
I would just want to thank the City of Mount Clemens for acknowledging that child safety should be a priority in family court and custody decisions and naming November Family Court Awareness Month. 1 in 3 Michigan families are directly impacted by domestic violence, but abuse also affects every one of us in our communities. And without proper training for family courts on domestic violence, children continue to be exposed to abuse, and families need more social support, putting extra strain on local services like shelters, counseling, and child protective services. Post-separation abuse in family court puts children in harm's way because abusive parents are more likely to seek sole custody and are successful 70% of the time. Tragically, abuse is not often understood by the courts, and many children are ordered into unsupervised contact with abusive parents. And I want to share some statistics so you can see why family court reform is needed. 60% of perpetrators who abuse their spouse will abuse their children. Adverse childhood experiences such as abuse negatively impact a child's development, their relationships, and their mental and physical health for life. Most child abuse is perpetrated in the family by a parent. Children are 3 times as likely to be shot at home than in a school shooting. 1 child dies every 6 days amid custody fights and family court cases. And since 2008, we have lost 39 children in Michigan during the course of divorce and custody battles. One of these children is Rowan Maury Poles of Caledonia, who was not returned to his mother at the end. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Is there anyone else who would like to address the commission at this time?
My name is Sam Felicia. I live at 106 Jones. Good evening, Mayor, Commissioners, neighbors. I want to speak tonight about accountability and transparency in organizations that serve our community. For decades, some institutions entrusted with public resources have operated in ways that kept the public at a distance and kept accountability out of reach. These aren't just perceptions or complaints. There's concrete documentation showing how long-standing gaps in oversight have persisted. This is not rumor. A formal report documenting these concerns was received today by the Michigan Attorney General's Charitable Trust Division. These concerns are verified and are being reviewed by the appropriate authorities. It's striking how praise, long tenure, and concentrated influence can sometimes overshadow the need for scrutiny. Service and legacy are both essential. One does not replace the other. I ask this council to take 3 clear steps. Confirm that donated community assets are managed with full transparency. Require regular public governance and financial reports from nonprofits that hold community property. And make a formal pledge that the public's right to information will always come first. Our community deserves institutions that honor their mission, follow their bylaws, and protect the trust placed in them. We will be judged by whether we uphold that trust or let it be eroded. Thank you, Mayor and City Commissioners, for your time. Also, Barb Dempsey, thank you for your service. By my calculation, this is your last City Council meeting, so enjoy your retirement.
Thank you. Thank you.
Shelley Emerson, 147 North River Court. Is this your last one?
No, one more.
One more.
Okay, party at Barb's house.
It's coming.
All right. All right. Would anyone else like to address the commission? Okay, we'll move on to commissioner comments, and we'll start with Commissioner McGarity. Sorry.
I just wanted to thank our Macomb County Sheriff's Department that is doing a wonderful job with the downtown foot patrol. I've been down there a couple of times, and it's not threatening. It's just good to see them around. I personally think that the restaurants and businesses are starting to pick up a little bit more. Please excuse me. And it was inquired to me, I asked Mr. Shipman, the website is running. You have to click dismiss, and then you're able to move forward. Excuse me, on our city website. Water bill assistance is available, Mount Clemens. The maximum total to share is $3,000 on your water bill. Rent, Mount Clemens is available. There's transportation to and from your doctor's appointments if you're 60 and older. The security deposit is available. Weatherization, which is furnace repair or a new furnace insulation, things to keep your gas bill down, is available. Head Start, I don't know anybody here that has children 0 to 5 years old, but okay. But in case your friends and family in Macomb County, Head Start doesn't start at 4, it starts at 0. This is all in Macomb County. Grass and snow removal, now is a good time to call and just inquire about it. All of that I just shared is through Macomb County Community Action Center, and you can give them a call at 586-469-6964 and just inquire. And we will, Macomb County Community Action Center will move you forward. The last thing, it was really good to hear the county with the partnership with resources that's coming along. That's good. That's good to hear. That is really good. And some of you are part of organizations that probably would benefit the residents in our city. So I'm glad people are coming to the microphone with great news, ideas, and suggestions. I think we are doing wonderful as a community. and it is a good place to live here in Mount Clemens. So thank you all for coming out tonight, and let's go Lions. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Dempsey.
I really don't have anything. I'll save it for my last meeting. Then I'll keep you here. I know everybody wants to get
Are
going.
you inviting us to the party?
I'm going to invite you to a party,
Okay,
right?
okay.
Thanks, Shelley, for reminding me about that. So I'll pass on.
All right, thank you. Commissioner Calhoun.
All right. First, I just want to thank Elaine in the city manager's office I submitted a couple issues on the report a problem function that the city has. One about a traffic light, another about something on the website that I couldn't find, and she, like that, got right back with me. She forwarded the one complaint to the county, and they had that either the light was fixed or I was wrong, but the light's good now. And then gave me information I needed for the other thing on the website. So just thankful for that response. And I'm happy that we have a function like that where residents can get their questions answered very quickly, and that their concerns are forwarded to the people who can get the job done. So I just encourage others to use that function as well. It was really great to be at the ribbon cutting for Grand. It was it's really nice just to see projects like that. That was a project that I think was started before I got here, but a lot of folks here on the board were part of that. The city staff, those at AEW, just did such a great job, and so I'm really proud of that. It was the worst road, right, that we had, and it was a full road reconstruction. It just and it included some of that infrastructure. It was just a real testament to the good work that our city is doing across the city in our neighborhoods. It's my neighborhood, and so it's really nice to see that and Hubbard getting fixed, and I cannot wait for Hubbard to open up so I can go the other way. But it's great to see this kind of thing happening in our community, and for us to celebrate these things too. And then I'm also thankful for AEW coming today to give us some information about infrastructure. I think that these conversations have been extremely helpful with helping us to set our priorities, to understand, what's going on in the city, what our future looks like. And just like with Grand, it'll be great to see us take this project, to see these start to finish as we make plans and respond. So I'm really happy to just celebrate these wins and these positive things as we get things done. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Rick.
Thank you. First, I'd like to remind everyone that the Mount Clemens Santa Parade is scheduled for November 22nd. Happy to announce that the Jacksons have been willing to serve as our grand marshals for that. If you want more information, it's available at mountclemenssantaparade.com. I'd also like to say that it will be on Main Street like usual in downtown. And if you are in downtown, I recommend also stopping by some of our shops. Now's a good time to start getting those stocking stuffers. We have so many unique and interesting opportunities to buy fun stuff. And the businesses downtown. Construction's always rough. It's been rough for some of them, for all of them. So get out, get those stocking stuffers filled now. Help the businesses out if you can. For everyone that came out today, thank you. Thank you for giving us your concerns, your ideas, your thoughts, your opportunities for collaboration. It's always appreciated. Please continue to let us know. We take these things seriously, and we do want to find ways to keep moving things forward. Another way that people can serve is by choosing to serve on our boards and committees. And I'd like to thank Manuela for joining our DDA and Angie for being willing to serve on our Recreation Committee, our Parks and Rec Committee. Another way that you can serve is by getting out and exercising your right to vote. So I would encourage everyone to do that. And thank you, Kathleen, for all you and everyone does to make that all possible. And with that, I got nothing else.
All right, thank you. I want to, of course, remind everybody that we do have early voting this year. I know it was in the city manager's report, but I'm going to mention it again, October 30th through November 2nd, and that will be from 8:30 to 4:30. Again, Election Day, November 4th, from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Of course, before all of that, be safe for Halloween. Although the city doesn't have any technical rules for trick-or-treating, we do, usually it's like an unspoken rule of 6 to 9 p.m. So hopefully everybody gets to turn on their lights, and it's such a great community spirit within the neighborhoods in Mount Clemens. So hopefully you all get to enjoy the kids coming to your door. Speaking of trick or treat, we had trunk or treat. And I want to thank the Optimist Club, because I think we had over 1,000 kids, wouldn't you say? Yeah, I think, it was a big turnout, and a great day for the city. So many people with little ones and bigger ones, and it was a very fun day. And I think the city really showed well. It was busy at the trunk or treat, but it was also, there was quite a few people in the center of downtown too, so that was exciting. I too was at the Grand Street opening, and like you, Commissioner Calhoun, it felt good to celebrate those wins. It's one thing that we get a lot of complaints about, is that the good things that are happening in the city, we don't celebrate as much. And so I'm excited that this commission, and this staff really wants to make sure that people know the things that we are doing as a city, so that not only people who are in our city and live in our city, they get to enjoy those wins too, but also the rest of the Macomb County and the areas around know that the good things are happening in Mount Clemens, and we want that to be the message that gets across. So with that, I will entertain a motion to go into closed session with, of course, a 5-minute recess in between.
I move to enter the closed session to consider a personnel matter and potential purchase of property.
Thank you.
Second.
Did you get who is the support? Okay. All right. All those in favor?
I think we need a roll call.
We need a roll call? Okay. Any questions or comments? Okay. Call the roll, please.
Crop,
Yes.
McGarity.
Yes.
Rick,
Yes.
Calhoun.
Yes.
Dempsey.
Yes.
All right. Well, we will go ahead and go into recess. Okay. Thank you for returning. We're back from closed session. I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to proceed as discussed in closed session.
Support.
Questions, comments? Call the roll, please.
McGarity. Yes. Rick,
Yes.
Calhoun,
Yes.
Dempsey,
Yes.
Crop.
Yes. Okay, I will end with that. Seeing no further business, I'll entertain a motion to.
Motion to adjourn.
Support.
Anybody? Questions, comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Good night, everyone. Thank you.
Good night.